Albert Einstein was born into a middle-class family, but from the very beginning, his parents were worried about him. At birth, his head was unusually large and misshapen, causing concern. Fortunately, within a few weeks, it returned to normal. However, their worries didn't end there. As a child, Einstein was slow to learn how to speak. He didn't utter a single word until he was 4 years old. Even then, he often formed full sentences in his mind but remained silent, whispering them under his breath until he felt they were perfect. Because of this delay, many people assumed he was intellectually disabled and would never amount to much. At the age of 5, Einstein's father showed him a simple pocket compass, and it fascinated him. This small moment sparked a lifelong obsession with science. A year later, he began playing the violin, a passion he carried throughout his life. Despite his quiet nature, Einstein was an excellent student, especially in math and science. By the age of 10, he was educating himself beyond the school curriculum. By 12, he had taught himself geometry, and by 15, he had already mastered calculus. However, he despised the rigid, disciplined teaching style of his school. Feeling constrained, he dropped out at 15 and left Germany to avoid military service. His parents were deeply concerned. Their son, a school dropout with no clear career path, seemed to have an uncertain future. But Einstein didn't give up on his education. He applied to the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology, only to fail the entrance exam. Despite excelling in math and physics, his knowledge in other subjects was weak. Determined, he retook the exam and was eventually admitted. During his time there, he met Mileva Merrick, the only woman in his class, who would later become his wife. After graduating, Einstein struggled to find a job in academia. Despite his brilliance, his rebellious and independent nature put off many of his professors, who refused to recommend him for positions. With no academic job opportunities, he took a clerk position at a patent office. The work was simple and mindless, but this gave him plenty of free time to think and research. It was during this period that he developed his most groundbreaking theories, including the theory of relativity and the world's most famous equation, E=mc². Despite his revolutionary work, Einstein wasn't immediately recognized. He was nominated for a Nobel Prize multiple times, but didn't receive one until 11 years later. Eventually, he became the most influential physicist of the 20th century, forever changing our understanding of the universe. Beyond his scientific achievements, Einstein was also a philosopher, a writer, and a thinker. He once said, "I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious." So, follow your curiosity, wherever it may lead you. Never be afraid to question the world around you. Don't fear failure or mistakes. After all, a person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Dare to explore. Dare to make mistakes. That's what separates success from failure. Conquer your fears. Follow your passion. You don't have to be the next Einstein, just be the best version of yourself. Rise up tomorrow and become someone you'll be proud of. The world is waiting for you. So, what's your story?